Welcome to Stethoscope and Saddlebags.
All right, we're stopping for lunch on day 2. Let's talk about yesterday. It was a comedy of errors, to say the least. Prior to our trip, David did all the things to get us ready, things I don't know anything about. He did something with the transmission to make it cool down. He put brakes and lights and stuff on the trailer, had it all hooked up. He took my bike in to get it service checked, everything checked out, everything's good. Then he unhooked everything and took my
tow vehicle to get the oil change.
Correct, and he hooked it back up. And then we got on the road. I was going to help drive, but I got, what's it called? Oh, highway hypnosis, and I slept most of the day. To be fair, I worked 3 days, 3 12-hour shifts prior to our trip, so I was a little bit tired, so he was a trooper and drove the whole way. We stopped at Cracker Barrel, because you always have to stop at Cracker Barrel. We were very conscientious, and we both wanted to get the fried chicken, but we looked at the calorie count. It was like 1,200 calories for that stupid meal, so we got the fish, and it was like 1,200 calories. I mean, 1,200 calories. However, right before we got to the caves, David's low alarm for his
blood glucose.
Yeah, the blood glucose started beeping. I'm like, oh crap, we're getting ready to go on our tour. So he turned. Go ahead.
At the very entrance of the cave, the low glucose alarm went off, and the person looked and said, "I know that sound. That's a medical alert ID tone. Who has the problem?"
Right. But even before we got to the cave, it went off, and my good friend Bree knew David liked banana bread, and she dropped off some banana bread the day before we left. However, she made it with maple syrup instead of sugar because she knew it had a lower glycemic index. So that was very sweet of her. So like an hour before the cave tour, David started eating the bread, turned off his insulin pump, and we thought, okay, that'll be good. That'll bring him up just enough to get us through the tour. So thank you, Bree, for the bread. So we pull through at the caverns, and they said, "Oh, are you staying here tonight?" Yeah. We've got campground reservations. They're like, "Oh, there's a tornado coming through." Great. Can we have a refund? Yep, you sure can. Come on in. So I go into the bathroom. David's taking care of the refund, and the old white lady, of course, puts her head around the corner. "You can't give him a refund. It's no refunds. It's as is." Fine, whatever. Actually, they did actually give us half refund, so whatever, that's good enough. We were happy with that. So we go to the tour, getting ready to go down in the cave. His alarm went off again, 60, 63. And as David said, the lady knew the sound, and she said her mother-in-law has diabetes, and she knew that sound. So she called up to the gift shop and said, "Don't close yet, don't close yet. The guy's coming back, the guy's coming back." Gave us a full refund for his tour. He got some candy, got taken care of. I went on the tour by myself. The tour of the cave was really cool, and why I say it was cool, because why isn't a cave cool? One, but the whole time the tour guide related it to medical. Didn't know I was a nurse or anything, but the floor looked like brains that had ridges. The one part, she's like, "This is the kidneys, it filters the water," and the water was really clear. And then this one part, which I took a picture of and I'll show you later, it carved out and it looked just like a heart. It was really cool, really neat. So I took the tour. We came out, and that point David's sugar stabilized, but we're really hungry, so we're like, there's a Ruby Tuesday, let's just go there because I like the croutons. Well, we really got to find a place to stay, so we go in, we sit down, and right next door is a Fairfield Inn by Marriott. So we're like, okay, let's see how much that costs, and David's looking it up, and I'm like, oh, I'm a Marriott member, let me see if I can get some kind of discount. I think I get a 20% because I'm part of the club. Well, guess what? We look on the app. I have, 200,000 points or something? I have 200,000 points. You can get a room for 20,000 points. So we got the room for free. So that was wonderful. So we got to stay at Marriott for free, and I think we can stay every single night this whole trip for free out of Marriott if the weather remains bad. So we got 14 inches of rain last night. Tornadoes came through. We got a beautiful night's rest, free breakfast this morning. David drops me off at the hotel. He had to go out to Harbor Freight to get some kind of
half-inch 13 by 16 deep wall socket for the lug nuts.
Yeah, what he said. When he went out, it was dark, and he comes back and comes up in the hotel room. He's like, "Guess what?" I'm like, "What?" What'd you tell me?
I don't know. Well, I don't.
You didn't hook up the thing back up.
Oh, yeah, no. So I pulled into the parking lot of Harbor Freight, and by that time it was dark and cloudy and windy and rainy. And I looked back at the trailer, and I noticed the lights weren't on. I was like, what happened? Maybe the plug dislodged. But when I went back to look at the hitch, the plug was right where I left it when I disconnected the trailer to go take the car for an oil change. So we drove all day without trailer brakes or lights at dusk. Lesson learned. Make that part of the daily routine where you check the tire pressure and the hitch plug. So.
All right, so right now we're eating lunch in Alabama, Montgomery, and best wings in town, I heard. We're waiting for the food, and we're almost to...
MK Wings.
Yep, and we'll let you know how those are. We're halfway to... Where are we going? Oh, Birmingham, and going to the Motorcycle Museum. It's been raining most of the day. We're probably going to have to stay at a hotel again tonight because it's supposed to be storming. It's been storming most of the day, but we're having a good time. We haven't killed each other, and we're still in love. That's what's important, and we're having a good time. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Ready to hit the road?
Born ready.